Okay, so I always start thinking when it's like really early in the morning and I can't sleep and it's 1:10 a.m. and I'm gonna be screwed for school tomorrow. But um, I just started thinking about because I was watching some show where they were asking like, when do you feel, when was the last time you felt vulnerable or something? And somebody said, you just have those days where you just don't want to talk to anybody, you just kind of are walking like just you have to get things done. Like even ordering a drink at Starbucks is just like you take care of it. Like you just don't want to deal with it. Um, and then I was thinking about that, and I realized lately I've been changing a lot. Um, and I don't know if that's for the better. I mean, I guess it's for the better for me, but I don't know if it's gonna change like my friendship with some people because sometimes um, friendships are based off of being crazy and stuff. As you've seen in some of my videos, being loud and crazy and out there. Um, so if like one person just all of a sudden becomes quiet and not so out there, how does that affect the friendship? Is what I was wondering. Um, but mainly lately, I kind of just I like being at school. When I'm at school, I like being alone. I like just working in my own little bubble. Not really just focusing on my work. And I don't know. I used to. I think I just focus a lot better. And the thing is, sometimes things that make you feel like, wow, this is awesome. Like school sucks. Um, kind of turn out for the better for you. When God, it was a bit ago, some girl took my seat at my table that I'd been sitting at since I started school. And so I was like, okay. So I went and sat somewhere else. And then some people moved on to phase two. And this girl, a different person, took my seat again. So, I was like, okay. So I went and sat at a table that only had one other person at it. And I liked it because it wasn't crowded. I didn't have anyone around me that I knew talking, so I could easily focus on what was going on. And it just made me a lot more calm when I was doing a haircut or something. Um, but now, like everyone moved to the table, it's packed again, and we have one, two, three, four, five, six people at the fucking table. Um, so it just and it bothers me. Um, and when I work in my station, I don't really pay attention to anyone else. I pay attention to what I'm doing, and that's it. Which I guess is good. So then, my haircuts turn out a lot better than a lot, um, because I'm focusing and not like screwing around the whole time. Um, but not only that, but it seems like I listen a lot more, and me listening makes me kind of nicer in a way because I don't retaliate so quickly. If somebody says something and I don't think it's right, I listen now and then I say my opinion, but I don't like throw it at them and loudly make sure that I'm right no matter what. Um, and that's kind of what my last video was about. That it made me kind of think like some people really need to watch what they say. If you think you're right, listen to the other person before you retaliate, and you don't have to retaliate in a loud voice. You can say, all right, that's your opinion. You want to hear mine? This is actually my opinion. This is why I think I'm right, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to like yell it across the room. And those people who decide to be really loud kind of bother me now. And, I'm a loud person, but I don't have to yell at the person that I'm talking to make my point. Like, if it's exciting, they're gonna get that the story's exciting without yelling it. That really bothers me because then the rest of the room is sitting there like, shut up. You're being way too loud and you're being obnoxious. Just shut up. um, and everyone's thinking it too, but nobody ever says it. And then the person who says it ends up being the bitch, but everyone was thinking it. So, that's why I don't say anything anymore. I burned myself, by the way, right there. I just thought you guys should know. um, but yeah, I guess that's all I had to say in this video. It's just that I've changed. It's weird. I'm starting to, I think I finally reached that point in my life where things just kind of are coming together. And, I'm starting to finally realize, who I am, what I am, where I'm going in life. I'm growing up and I'm actually moving next week, which is really scary because I don't want to move. Like, I really lived in the same house for 18 years, and this is a scary thought for me. I have not yet packed. I have a huge box in the front of in the middle of my room, and I'm afraid to put anything in it because that's my first step in moving, and I really don't want to move. But I guess I have to grow up sometime. I have to move. I have to move on with my life. But I mean, nobody's ever gonna live in the same house their whole life. But gosh, 18 years just seems like now it's like my whole life. It's just gonna go away in a week. But that may be why I'm a little quieter now too, because I'm just, I'm afraid. I'm afraid, and I'm growing up, and I don't want to grow up. I'm Peter Pan. I don't want to grow up. It's so true, though. I never want to grow up. I'm definitely Peter Pan, but we'll have to eventually. We also grow into who we really are. And this video is 8 minutes long, and I'm sure nobody's watching it. But if you are, then holy hell, you have no life. Um, but I'm probably gonna go to sleep now since it's 1:20 in the morning. That would be a good idea so I don't jack up a haircut. That's all. Bye.